Just want to shoot a quick video. This is a 6F35. It's out of this 2017 Ford Escape. The symptom here was a clogged transmission filter. You have to take the transmission apart to get access to the filter, which is right here. And then so to split this case, it's pretty easy. It's just like 13s that run around the whole perimeter of the case. And then you need to take these bolts here. These are like 10s that hold the pump on. You need to take the pump off just a little so that you can, this is like a twist lock fitting here for this the filter. This is an O-ring that I'm replacing here that seals the inside of the transmission from the outside. So I'm gonna flip this over, put the filter on, and then bolt it down, and then I'll come back. So I've gone ahead and I've cleaned the entire perimeter of silicone. I use a little Scotch-Brite, and then right before assembly I'll acetone the perimeter, and then I'll use isopropyl alcohol with a clean rag right before I go together with the two case halves. So this is the pump here with the filter installed, and I'm just gonna put this down in place, and then this is the O-ring here. Just give that a little wiggle, make sure it's centered down. The torque spec on this is 26 foot-pounds, so I'll just put these in around the perimeter, and then I'll tighten these up in a star pattern. You also want to take out any residual ATF and clean this up while it's apart, because you're going to tip this on the other transmission case half, and you don't want any transmission fluid to drip onto your fresh bead of silicone that's down there. So I'll get this together, and then we'll meet back up a little bit later. All right, so this is the case half prepared to go back together. This is a transmission side. You're going to want to make sure that the bearing stayed here on the differential. There's a bearing down in here for the pump. There's a plastic washer up here which should stay. It's part of this one-way sprag. You can remove this pink device, and I also took a rag and took some time to clean out this entire bay in here of any metal particulate and transmission fluid. And then I also noticed here, this is a speed sensor, and I cleaned the speed sensor of all metal particulate that was on it. And then these are oil feed galleys, so make sure that these seals are in good condition and that they're still present. Other than that, it's pretty much just a simple case of laying down a bead of silicone. You want to stay on the inside of all the holes here and around the dowel pin. Stay on the inside of this hole here, and that'll just so that all the fluid doesn't have an opportunity to leak in the threads and then leak out the threads of the bolts. But once you have all that done, you can just slap the case down and then bolt the bolts down, and they're 18 foot-pounds is the spec. I'm going to do that off camera just because time constraints, and we'll go from there. Just want to show this. This is where that bearing rides. Usually it will come, or in my case it came with the pump, so I had to put it back on the input drum. Make sure you keep the orientation correct, because there's a wrong way and right way, and then that bearing for the differential rides down in that case there. But you know, cleaned everything up here, and I'll meet up with you after all this is together. This is just a quick, got the case halves assembled. This stud right here is the only different one, and I marked it with some orange paint before I took it apart. This is also, you want to make sure that the converter is put in the full depth. And before I pulled this out, I looked at this and kind of used this bump as a guide. I also measured from the face to the face of the flywheel, and it was like an inch and a half, but from the face of here to this face here was 1.75 inches. So I know that the converter is back far enough, and I'll just have this in place until I get it on the transmission jack and kind of up a little bit, ready to stab, and then I'll cut this out and take this out. The other thing, I had to take this, this is a pump for your auto stop start. I didn't want to take it out, and I tried a bunch of ways. I've seen people online, they've dropped this transmission without taking the pump off. I wasn't able to do it. So I got this gasket, and then there's like a dip tube where and it's got a check ball in it, so that come out, and the little gasket came out. But it's good because there's a screen on here, so it's good to get that out and replace it with a new one so the screen is clear. But make sure you put the dip tube in first, and then put the gasket and put the pump on. But that'll all go in after the transmission's up and in place and I get the mount back on. But other than that, pretty straightforward filter replacement. A lot of work, but if you're trying to just limp this along and get some more life out of it, you know, it's an option for you. I hope this helps. Any questions, put them in the comments. I didn't film any of the pulling this out because a lot of the videos are already out there for this transmission, and don't need to duplicate. But not a lot of people talk about changing the filter on these, so it is possible. It's just a little bit more labor than just dropping the transmission, and hope this helps.